This is Anna from Koala Soap, and I got a request to do a checkered soap and how you would do that. So we're going to use our trusty pink mold. We're going to use our funnel cup for the second part of this, and we're going to use some goat's milk with sun-ripened raspberry. We're also going to be using Brambleberry's electric bubble gum for the contrasting color. So the first thing we're going to do is I've melted our melt and pour. It's at about 170, so we're going to let that cool down to about 140. Then we will add our fragrance, and then we will go ahead and pour it into the mold. Okay, so we are now at 140. I've already put the sun-ripened raspberry into this. We're going to go ahead and just pour. I'm going to pour 2. Fill it all the way up. Okay, squirt with some alcohol, and let's just wait for them to set. Okay, so our goat's milk is now set. We're going to go ahead and unmold these. I want to try an experiment, so let's see how it goes. I also have this one's opaque melt and pour, and I'm going to go ahead and, before I forget, add my alcohol. And my mica. This is a really hot pink. It's almost a neon pink. I really wanted a contrasting color, so hopefully that'll do it. Nice and mixed. And this is at 150 right now, so I'm going to go ahead and mix it in. Okay, we'll let that sit for a sec. Okay, now I'm going to take these, I'm going to cut them 2 different ways. I kind of want my mold close by. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to cut this one into thirds. And then I'm going to cut it in half. Okay. And then what I'm going to do is I'm going to squirt these with alcohol, and I'm going to put them in exactly the same spot that they were in the mold. Okay, these I'm going to use for later, but what I wanted to see is how this would work. So we're going to take our waffle cutter, cut into thirds again. Okay. And then what I'm going to do is cut it in half. Okay. And then we are also going to put it in the same exact spot. And I'm actually going to save those also. Okay, so this is at about 140, so we're going to go ahead and pour slowly. And if you can use a funnel, that would be great, because then you can be a little bit more precise. You want to pour slowly. You don't want those things to move. Move that over there. And try to move it so it's all the way up to the top. We'll do this one. As you can see, some of this is going over there and filling up, which is fine. I just want to make sure you want to just try to be flush when it's done filling. The funnel molds are the best because if you use the other one, it starts dripping down here and it'll go everywhere. Like, as you can see, I have drips here, but I was actually going this way. Okay, so I believe we're good. We're gonna let this sit. And then we will do our unmolding. And you can also squirt the top with alcohol. Okay, we'll be back. Okay, everybody, these are pretty much set, so we're gonna go ahead and unmold them. Okay, so you can see a little bit of the white ran, and that's okay. We can clean that up. And then you can see where the pink kind of ran here, and that's okay because we can just cut that off. But all in all, I really do like this design. And then the checkerboard one, if you do it this way, you may need a planer because this side's going to be a little rough. I don't know if you can see it, just because you were kind of trying to pour in and make everything flush, and that's what happens. So I don't have a planer yet. It is on the way. So what I'm going to go ahead and do, and some of this I'll just pick off too, is I'm going to go ahead and just kind of cut it with this and clean them up. But here's another one that I did, and this is just the checkered. So let me go ahead and clean these up and I'll be right back. Okay, so here you go. So that's our wavy cutter, this one. And then this is the regular cutter. So I would highly suggest getting a planer if you're going to do this, so you can just kind of get the top part off and smooth it out a lot easier. Okay, so I hope you enjoyed that. This is Anna from Koala Soap, and you guys have a great week.